right, welcome back to another edition of the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. I've actually been trying to get Nkosazana into studio since last year. I don't know who controls the bookings, but I spoke to them. They were like, bro, just wait for it to drop an album, you know? So when it happened, I was glad that, somebody hit me up. It was like, yeah, the album is out, which we're going to talk about later on, right? Nkosazana Nolwazi Kimberly joining me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good, man. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You dressed like you're from the UK.
In it.
She actually was in the UK. How was it?
That was a great experience. The piano's different. Okay, the piano's the same, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah?
It was amazing, yeah.
How long were you there for?
I was there for a week.
A week?
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shows, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing great, no?
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
2 years in.
I'm doing my best.
Hi. Anyway, we met this lady when she was 20 in a video that went viral. Mpura was there. Pori was there. She did a bit of a song that she recorded, a house song, you said in that video. Pori threatened to make a piano remix. Did it happen?
A version of it.
Yeah.
It didn't happen, but the way he is, he's gonna do it. Trust me.
Yeah.
He knows timing and he knows music.
Yeah.
So that's one person I know. One day is gonna hit you up like, Nkosazana, it's time to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want us to talk about, obviously, you and your career and all of that, right? But just to get to know you just a bit. Because in that video, you were introduced to us as Nkosazana. And then you said, my name is Nkosazana. And then Pori's like, stage name? You're like, daughter. He was not convinced. I don't want to lie. He was like, Nkosazana Daughter.
How is that possible?
Pura wena ore.
I know.
Let's talk about that name. What inspired Nkosazana Daughter?
So I was into like art at a very young age. I loved poetry. I would go to poetry sessions and get a beating for it because I'll come back home at night.
Okay.
I would go to poetry sessions and I was doing poetry. Yeah, I was doing poetry. And then every time, I was almost the youngest every time.
Yeah.
So everybody would be like, next up is my daughter. They forgot my name. Actually, it was that they forgot my name.
Yeah.
But actually, it's also the inspiration of being the only girl at home amongst brothers. So I'm the only girl at home, Nkosazana, and then I'm the daughter automatically.
She's right. Sisigam Lindo, Abolumielo,
Yes.
Abutabiso.
Yes.
How was it growing up with brothers being the only rose?
Yeah. He's the one always with me.
Yeah.
Well, it was very fun. We all fight like any other family. They used to pit me up, all of them together, but I used to hit them too, one by one, when I got a chance.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like obviously a loving home, loving family. Did you grow up in Joburg? Did you grow up in KZN, school-wise?
Well,
where did all that happen?
It was the best of both. We were in KZN and Joburg, but mostly we spent our time in Joburg. Because I loved back at home, so I would tell our parents we want to go back because, we're still getting used to the Joburg life,
Yeah.
Yeah, but we loved going back home to being with our grandmother. Yeah.
Where in KZN?
In Dawening, like my grandmother is from Ntuze, my mom is from Mlazi, Nasemkababa, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Joburg, we lived in Rockville.
All right.
Yeah.
Rocktown. All right. And a lot of people always say, hey, Nkosazana is very private. Hey, we don't know what's going on with her. We don't know. These days, I would have you have a poster.
There and there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know that people would like to know everything, but some things I just like keeping private for my sanity.
Yeah.
But yeah. But eventually with time, I believe like everything has time. When you're willing to sometimes talk about something, talk about your family, because people normally see me with my family. Nobody has seen my parents, Yeah, it's there and there. But I believe like sometimes it's okay to keep your things private. That is good for you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know how social media is. Yeah.
You're very private. But recently, I believe it's a private moment. You might think otherwise. Uskani ni lift kule moto yako nje.
I'm going to worry. Because
when I saw that car, I was like, okay, she's opening up.
Slowly
Yeah.
but surely.
Yeah. All right.
just need
But
time.
I also like, you hardly respond to things that are said about you, things that are said about your partner, things, because as far as I'm concerned, there's been rumors about who you with, who you dating and whatnot. I'm ngokubona. Uthi, this is forever in.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. This is life, and
Yeah.
you know how life is.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the relationship you had, Nompura, because for us, I'd say you were introduced to us by him. Uhlangane Nompura, what was going on? How did you, all of that?
I met Mpura in Durban. So they had heard about me, TJ, and at the time said, you know, they've been calling me, Nkosazana, come to Joburg, Nkosazana, come to Joburg. And I'm like, I'm in school, I'm studying, you know, I was in varsity. And they're like, no, bro, you need to come here and like find a weekend. When you come, I'm like, I work on weekends, guys. I can't just leave work and school and just come that side. And like, okay, you don't want to come? We're coming to you. And then when they came, I was TJ Tagzin, Neo, who was the manager at the time. And like, you know, it was a full house. There was Rasco, like upcoming artists that are doing great even now. Like, and then I met, Mpura came after the first day. Yeah. And I met Mpura. You know, Mpura is a very happy person. He was a very, was a very happy person. He was just always happy, you know? And he somehow believed in what I did. He would look at me and say, but you are amazing. You are dope. I can't wait for the world to hear you because it's like you do it effortlessly. Yeah. In mind you, at the time, I was still scared of singing, you know? And obviously, these are celebrities. I always see on social media. And for him to, because I thought he was, you know, like, like, you know? But he said things from the goodness of his heart, you know? And yeah, man, he believed in me. And he wanted to be there. I think he'll be happy to see where I am now. Yeah. That song. What was going on there? Everyone was drunk.
I knew it.
Everyone was drunk.
Because you can't even see the video.
Bruh, everyone was drunk. I don't drink, so I was there like, yeah, I'm in a very place like this, but it's fine. But I enjoy, man. I have nothing against people who drink or whatnot. Yeah. So I had like a lot of fun. And I didn't, the way they were so happy, like no one sat down and said, I'm writing a song or whatnot. No. Everyone just went on the mic. Yeah. Do what you want to do. And everyone was just there. Everything was flowing. And I just came with, because I can't literally say anything about the Uber style.
Because you can't relate.
Yeah, because I can't relate. And they're like, okay, people actually like that. Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm going somewhere. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But it was it was the best. Like, I can't recall another big, amazing, beautiful memory like that one. Yeah.
Nkosazana Daughter joining us in studio. We haven't done this in a while. So, yeah, she dropped an album in June. And it sounded really nice, actually. I checked it out. The production on it is also amazing. If you know Nkosazana, you know she's all about love because there's a lot of love songs in there. You know,
right?
We'll chat about that album, but yeah, we're still talking about how she got to where she is today, right? So after Hinista, at what moment do you feel like, okay, this is me doing this?
It was Umama Geko.
Yeah.
One with Somatrix and Maphorisa. Yeah. The song was not even out. It was just TikTok. Yeah. And I didn't have bookings, so I'll go with TJ and Tags into their gigs and I'll just do that one song. And people will go, oh, do it again. I was like, oh my God, I was crying. I even posted my first ever performance of that video on my Twitter. Yeah. It was just crazy. It was amazing. And then my first gig ever. Yeah. And they call me directly. Hey, Nkosazana, we got 10K. We want you to come to Mpumalanga. I'm like, for one song, like, yes, you need to come to Mpumalanga. I'm like, no. Literally, they were so happy, you know, because now I left my family back in KZN. Some of them are in Joburg, but I'm in Joburg, but they don't see me. Everybody's just mad at me, like, you don't believe in this music thing. They know you can do it, but why are you doing it without us? You're not even asking for help. You're not doing anything. You're just there by yourself. You're not calling. You're not doing anything. And I'm like, I'm going to take all this money and I'm going to give everyone so that I'll show them that I'm here. And I'm doing it. I was literally left with money to go to the gig.
Really?
And more gigs came.
Yeah.
And that song, I mean, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I even cry wanting to sing, like, oh my God, don't cry, Nkosazana. Because I'm actually a very emotional person sometimes. Yeah, but it's, the time. I don't want to lie.
What a hit. I think that song went all the way to top 3 on the show because we put it on and we played it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like,
I would hear that song, just gigging with that song for a while. And be like, I can't believe people are crazy about one song. It's just one song. And mind you, you know that this is like a song that was there back then, you know.
An SO rhyme type of thing.
Yeah, so, but I made it personal. That's what people forget about this. I made the song personal. So it's not a game like it is. So I made the song personal. The lyrics, if you listen to them correctly, it's a very personal. I'm actually talking about me.
Quickly break down those lyrics because I want to ask you something about your family that you've just mentioned.
Let me just say, like, emabalabala na webalega makwala magufika Nkosazana. Like there, I was trying to say, like, you don't have to fear anything, Nkosazana. You're here, and you worked hard for this.
Yeah.
So there's no backing down now.
Yeah.
You know, that was the most important one to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were really fearless because, like you were saying, you've got family KZN, family in Joburg. You are in Joburg, but they don't even see you, and you are pushing. Figure like 10,000. But see, it must be nigga from the music thing. You guys don't believe in that.
Okay,
much.
One thing about my family, they love money.
Everybody loves money. Come on.
They love money, but also, even if you figure money, it was still like, but where are you? But what are you doing?
Yeah.
But keep us updated. Be alive.
Yeah.
You know, and you know one thing, my mom used to pray a lot. Even if I bring a quarter, but she would pray and say, I just hope you're okay and that you're making the right decisions.
Yeah. Utingo Nkosazana is the name of the album. We'll get into it and break down some of the production, the songs, and all of that. We're now talking about some of your features, right? That one was a big one.
Yeah.
Which other one stands out for you? Because if I go through the list of all the features you've done, there's a lot, right? Because when you popped up, Master KG, Loshi, Juanito Amos, you're like, okay, where's this going? Snini, Chronicle Deep is dropping you there, you know? Which one stands out for you besides that one? Because obviously this one was a life-changing moment. This is you feeling like, okay, this is on, Mus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Master KG, Juanito Amos team.
Yeah.
I flew.
Yeah.
It was shoot. I was a rocket to space.
Yeah.
Like some nights I'll sit down and just open my phone and everyone like, yeah. And I'll be like, and then you meet people, you go to gigs and they're like, yeah. You'll be like, hey. You know? Yeah. And in excitement. But yeah, I did shoot there. But I love every collaboration, every song that I've taken out, whether it's Gabza, Sowa, Pori, all the features that I've done, I don't want to lie. Like I did them from the bottom of my heart. And you can hear from some of the songs how spiritual and emotional they are. It was, she wanted this, you know? Yeah.
So piano yakujabulisa vele.
Piano ngijabulise. Liyangijabulisa.
Yeah.
Because liyangijabulisa. But you can hear even in that song ukuthi uqala ukuhlakanipha umsabu uJehova.
Yeah.
Ayabezwa labantwana badlala ipiano. Piano ngijabulisa. But it makes people happy.
It does actually, right?
It makes people happy.
Abantu manje abafuna ukulala emakhaya because of the piano.
Abafuna ukulala emakhaya.
All because of that. Piano Ngijabulisa. Let's talk about how you met up with the team that worked on that song.
Yeah, I was on my way back to Joburg. Actually, it was I think it was Fisto connected the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I was like really tired, but you know, music brings you to life, you know. And when I said that, it was actually me reflecting on everything that I've achieved, you know, like
And in a short space of time.
In a short space of time.
Because the music industry is brutal.
You know, from 2021 till now, that's very short, you know. But you can tell by the list of people you be now in that way and be like, okay, this person, there's this. You were like, this person is like really huge, but I get to be in the same place as them because of what I've done, you know? Yeah.
Talking about being put in the same place as people who are really big, the Sound City MVP Awards also, you got nominated.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge.
It's huge. It's huge. And there was a big lineup and there was so many celebrities, musicians around the world. It was very scary. And mind you, I haven't been to awards before. It was the first time. And I was like, I wanted to leave South Africa for a while. Like, I'm not going to take gigs. I'm just going to go to the awards. Just, you know?
Yeah.
And I got there. I come into this amazing, exciting, scary moment of awards. But it was a great experience.
Yeah.
I loved every moment of it.
I know yeah, but why didn't you ask about this song and that song? We'd sit here the whole day if we were to talk about some of your songs, you know? That's how many great songs you've given us, right? Obviously now it's all about the album. That's what we're trying to push. But before we get to that, right? 2021 to 2023, you've done all of this independently.
Yes.
Why?
I'm scared. I'm a very scared person. I'm always scared of people. You know how people are, man. And it's like, let me just say I don't trust in people.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's how I grew up, but I grew up thinking that, you know, I can do this by myself. Like I told you with my family, I would leave them and say, and I'm going to do this. And that's maybe how my father raised me. And, you know, you'll be listening to the stories of celebrities and everyone, them telling you about how they thought they had everything figured out and then the next thing they didn't, you know?
Yeah.
If I make a mistake, I make it myself and I have to fix it myself. And I know that I can't blame anyone because I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, with, like you were saying, Tabis was always with you. He's your brother. I've had people sitting in this chair when I asked them about their teams, manager ubani, PR, nan. How did you now, obviously now this thing, you're learning how it's done. You're scared, you don't trust people, but you've got family, you've got brothers. How did you put together your team to be like, okay, guys, this is what I need from so and so, this is what I need.
If they were here, they'll tell you, they go through the most.
Yeah.
Because they saw that Nkosazana, she doesn't even trust us. We have to prove ourselves. We can be here to help her because they are very important.
Yeah.
You know, they make sure I am who I am. So yeah, but I don't have a big team. Literally have 2 people.
Okay.
And my family.
Yeah.
Who help me there and there. Obviously my brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a big team.
Is that intentional?
It's intentional.
Yeah.
Let's say maybe we have to get a big team. No, when you just hire people for a big team, people that execute the work and make the work done, because you have to have the type of, you know, because there's some things that we can't do for ourselves. You know, you want this, you hire someone from there. You want that, you hire a specific team for that. You want these people, you hire a specific team for that, and you pay them, and the work is done correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Quite interesting.
Because even with the album, Juanito Mos, Dinero management there really helped with the album. Like making sure that everything is done. She's not in my team, but like she really helped, you know, because we had a certain agreement.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And how important are those relationships in the music industry? Because
very important.
You might think you can do it alone, but
you can't.
At some point you need help.
You can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't do it alone. I make sure with every producer, every artist I work with, I keep a relationship. Because I might be here today, tomorrow. The music industry is very fast. And you can't look down on anyone.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't look down on anyone because everything flips very quickly. You know? Yeah. And you guys, even this thing, like even fans can see it. Even supporters can see it from that side. Yeah. Okay, this one's not doing quite well. This one's popping. And then there's the change. Hey, they call it a comeback. Hey, she's back. You know, So you don't look down on anyone. I feel like what has helped me most is to respect the people that I work with. And them, so when I come to you, I come as the daughter, you know.
For sure.
I'm giving you your respect. I'm making my work, and I'm marking what I was here, and I came to do this, and I go my way. Yeah. You want to chat, we chat. Let's do more work, we work. I need you, you help me. I help you, you help me.
Okay. Have you ever felt like you made a mistake by agreeing to work with someone?
Currently I haven't, because I work with energy.
Yeah.
It's not a mistake. I haven't had that. I don't think I have that. Let me think. No, I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I work with people I connect energies with.
For sure.
Some people be like, phone was a studio. No. I'm telling you, with time, I'll come to studio. And the next morning I call you and be like, oh, say no. It's because it's timing.
That's why I'm asking, because some people feel like
no, but no one has ever said that to me. In fact, oh, that's why you needed time. Yeah, that's why I needed time. I wanted to understand you and understand your sound.
Yeah.
And I'm here gonna spend an hour with you. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to understand you and everything that you do.
Yeah.
And then I don't even need to go around. Every time I'm just gonna look at you now and be like, sure. Okay, guess next week.
Yeah.
And see how patient you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. It works sometimes. I know a lot of people get mad, but when they see you, they won't be mad. And you give them a song. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, Nkosazana.
It's a corner. It's now I can forgive all those.
And I'm just like, bye.
Nkosazana Daughter on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. Utingo Nkosazana dropped in June. 8 days ago when I checked, it was sitting on about 9 million streams or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you check it daily? Do you have people who check?
No, don't worry. I'm going to check it after 6 months.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Check my music after 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't really care what it makes.
9 million in 8 days. That shows you people love you, hey? That's a lot.
Yeah, ne? That's why I have respect for those people.
Yeah.
You know, I have respect for them because, Jonga, we are nothing without these people.
Yeah.
You know, they make who we are. And yeah, sometimes, you know, someone will find you in a bad state, and you'll be like, Ish. You understand? Yeah. Say, oh, you are rude. You are rude. God, no. You find me in a bad time.
That's something.
But someone will find you and you make their day.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, you're taking pictures, and they come, you're having fun.
Yeah.
And you made that one's day and you don't make this one's day. It's just how life is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we also wake up on like bad side,
you know,
because we're human.
Someone actually look yes, look now. Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, she does have a fun side.
I do.
If you check out some of the videos
goofy.
she's exactly like some of the videos you posted,
very goofy and...
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, because I got to watch a lot of those. The dance moves.
Yeah.
You know, the drama.
I'm very dramatic.
Right.
You know, like I feel like I better do that. I do that around people I'm comfortable with or on closed doors.
Yeah.
Like literally when I'm home.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You become yourself. You can be free.
Yes.
No judgment at home. Right?
On my phone.
Yes.
You'll see from your phone.
Yes.
But here, we move.
All right, man. 14-track album is out. Utingo Nkosazana. The title, self-explanatory, but people want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to call it that?
Utingo.
Yeah.
Is a rainbow. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like that was my way to express love. Like you said, like the whole album is about love. And what better way to express love like the rainbow, you know? And that rainbow is mine to you.
Yeah.
So basically that's what it is.
Production and features, I went through them.
Yeah.
Started. Kabza, Puri, Tyler ICU, Master KG. Take me through the composition. How did you know? Because obviously, if you're in studio, right, you're doing music, you have a certain energy towards it. The album needs to flow. You know, how long did it take to put it together? How long did it take to know? Okay, there's some taking, there's some taking, there's some not.
You know, I had done music throughout. Like I have been doing music, saying this is gonna be for my album, that's gonna be for my album. And literally when 2023 started, I was like, none of this is going to be in my album.
Okay.
You know? And I started making calls. Kabza, please help me with the album. I'm Fanakari, we on. Master KG, hey, I've been waiting for it. Come to studio. Hey, one man, yeah, we on. Because the energy, like what I said, energy was pure. And they know that Nkosazana, like I'm not funny games and all. I love work. I love what I do, you know. And it was easy because of that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, no, this girl is here for work and she works, she will do her job. And when after she does her job, so the next week, because that's how I am.
Yeah.
But make sure that the goes back to the relationships, you know. Also, yeah, you must keep them clean.
Yeah. Okay. Ring Ring, obviously a lot of people are loving it. Its music video is also out. I want us to start with that one. If I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, I want to check this album out, but some of the hits on there, you know. Ring, ring, ring. Who was calling? Who are you calling? What's going on?
Oh, you about the song
Yeah.
itself. Oh, the Ring Ring is obviously another love song. So it definitely says what it says. It says, "Ngiyafuna awuphendule." So I'm calling you, you're answering my calls. Maybe you better answer the call. It doesn't matter. But sorry. But ngiyafuna awuphendule, phendula phela dala.
Yeah.
Kulungile phela. Yeah. So that's the song. It's a love song. You know?
Okay. Back to Utingo. Amaphutha. What's that about?
Amaphutha akho, I love you with your flaws.
Yeah.
Mabogobogo, bethini, uthanda unjalo. Come to me.
Yeah. Do you sing about reality or is it stuff that...
No, it's not reality. I know what people think. It's not reality.
Okay.
It's music.
Okay.
I need to...
No, I was just asking you, which is it, you know, a real thing?
It's music.
Yeah. And where do you get those kind of lyrics? Because a lot of people would tell you artists write about lived experiences, things they've been through. Amaphutha, it's not a real thing, but it's touching.
It's touching.
You know.
I don't even know ukuthi bengisona siphi isikhathi lesisenza ukuthi mhlawumbe ngibhale kanje, but I can't even also say it's about me, but I can say I perhaps grabbed like inspiration somewhere that might be true. Yeah.
Okay. One of my colleagues found out today that I've got you in the studio. He's like, yo, Ntwana Krasham, Ntwana. Yes, you know, I was listening to that album. Chronicle Deep. Chronicles of Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took me through that song.
Another love song, but this time, okay, like it's because I say I was from poetry, you know. Sometimes I try to be poetic with my music. So ngisehlane ngiyakotola ubuyani nithemba lam. It's also a love song. So Amaphutha and Chronicles of Love is not that different.
Yeah.
Because this time, the one in Chronicle Deep, she's crazy in love, but also the lover is not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ngisehlane ngiyakotola ubuyani nithemba lam. It's like you're waiting for your lover to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're also in love with a foreigner.
I'm in love with a foreigner. Yeah. The one. One of my favorites also.
Who do you feature in the song?
I feature Young John.
Yeah.
Yes. Young John. And I met him in Nigeria at the awards, but I've been talking to him like on the phone, like, hey bro, I got this, I'm sending you this.
Yeah.
You know, when we got there, we went to studio, you know.
Yeah.
It was actually fun. So when I actually sent him the beat when I got to South Africa, because Lotion made the beat.
Yeah.
And when we got to South Africa, I sent him the beat so that he does the song first. I didn't know it was In Love with This Foreigner until it came back. So I was like, oh, well, he's doing my vibe. You know, you don't want to tell someone what to do, but he knew, this is Nkosazana's vibe. Nkosazana is a lover, you know. So let me go with the love vibe.
Yeah.
And it was easy for me when it came back. It's okay. He's with my vibe.
Yeah. Because I did check him out. I'm like, Young John, who's this?
Crazy.
And then I see, obviously, he's from,
very big.
Any other West Africans you've worked with? Because I know there was a song
like
who's that guy?
Omale did a remix for Sofas Lahlane. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I'm working on a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm also trying to, you know, push through that side because they love the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna try their sounds on, you know, just to be, you know, I don't want to limit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The album, like I said, is a star-studded album because based on production and features, hey, there's a lot of people, right? I mean, even Makhadzi is on this album.
Yeah. So amazing, crazy.
Yeah.
the studio day with Makhadzi, we actually made a number of songs. But I knew that one was mine. I even told her, like, Makhadzi, that one is mine.
Okay.
She's like, I know, don't worry, my darling. She's a very active person in studio. Take it. It's yours. And I'm like, yeah. It's mine.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Murumba Peach, apparently one hit. They don't re-record. They don't do. How was it working with them?
Murumba Peach.
Yeah.
And there's no one, like, working with Murumba is literally easy.
Yeah.
I can leave a song in studio. I come back the next day, it's done.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to come touch up. No.
That's what I've heard about him.
When I have Murumba, I know it's a guaranteed hit and I'm done.
Yeah.
Literally, he works on whatever I have on. And that's the most easiest thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. The guys are talented.
Yeah.
The guys are amazing. So they never miss. And we never miss together.
For sure.
Never.
It's that energy thing.
And that energy.
So if you want to work with her, make sure your energy is correct. Because I'm pretty sure the minute you pick it up, you're like,
if I pick up some
bad vibes, you're like,
some bad vibes, I will give you bad vibes because I can be quiet, you know.
Oh, really?
I know, like, I can literally be the same as you. And then you'll be like, oh, she's so mean. I'm not mean. You're just not making me comfortable enough to talk to you. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then from the songs we've spoken about, the album itself, obviously Ring 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 is doing great.
It went gold.
Yes, it went gold as well, actually. Yeah, and congrats on that.
Thank you.
The album is gonna obviously do well because, like I said, so many streams in such a short space of time, right? And next single, next videos, what can we expect?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something for Maputa. Chronicles of Love, because it's one of the people's favorite and it's kind of different from the whole album, you know.
Yeah.
And thinking of doing I'm in Love with a Foreigner.
Yeah.
Thinking of doing even if I do all the songs, they're worth it. Like my first project, I don't, like, if it's possible, I can do everything and just people are gonna be sick of me from TV.
Hey man, look, guys have pushed 2.5 years with one album, so I don't see why not.
Like, you gotta be sick of me. Overtiring there on your TV screen every day, morning, supper. So you just gotta be ready to see me in my face.
Yeah. Told you, goofy side. There, she's
it always comes up eventually,
which is good. You know, just some point to good time.
Angas.
Unconfirmed. I also picked up that you're also on the Apple Music Africa Rising. You're one of the recipients for that. Because I remember when you spoke about being in the same room, being listed with names that are big. That Apple Music thing is not child's play, hey?
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it the way Apple had my back, you know? I'm like, oh man, this is me. You know, there's some people out there who I thought greater than me, but never had this position.
Yeah.
And this is me, and they are just here for me.
Yeah.
Was a transforming moment for me.
Yeah.
And one of the most that I'm proud of. And that's how I knew that this album had to do good.
Yeah.
And was good if they thought it was good enough to give me that title.
Yeah.
So, Apple Music.
If you don't know what you're talking about, just Google Apple Music Africa Rising recipients. You'll see the list. Hey! The names that are there are heavy, man. When I saw Nkosazana, I was like, hey, yasebenza le brand musa.
You push.
Klama lang usenzisa na by 2 challenge. What's going on here?
Yeah, there's a partnership going on. Yeah.
That's great, man.
I'm doing this and that. You know, I feel like that's why I'm saying I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's growing. Like, you get to experiment. You know, what you do good, you do good. What you can't do, well, you move. You find something else. You know, but you're still in the same path. It's just that you're discovering how far you can go.
I mean, I did say it's a short space of time, and it sounds like you're having a great time. Isn't those you know, everybody's happy. Shona Sekaya was stressing on music, you know?
Yeah, no, they can't.
Surely in the 2 years, corner something that happened to maybe upset you, piss you off, to be like, you know what, I'll never ever work with this person again. Promoter, I don't know.
Our promoters, we fight every day. They know. promoters every day. But there's nothing you can do. No, they are doing their job. And when they think that, because sometimes artists don't show up and and they will treat you the same way the other artists treated them.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, Yazindalela. I'm shy. I'm crazy, but I'm gonna, yay.
Yeah.
But
any ambitions for BT?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I have to focus on the work and let the work speak for itself and get the things that it deserves.
Yeah. All right. And then obviously we just spoke. I just actually thought of this while we talk about promoters. There was a point where you asked us and we said we wanted Nkosazana Daughter live band show.
Definitely. One of my dreams.
Yeah.
Like if I can pull that out and I'm here, what my dream is?
Yeah.
That and one day to fill a stadium. That's one of my biggest dreams. If Burna Boy can come to South Africa and fill a stadium, I will be in South Africa to fill the stadium one day. And that is my biggest dream ever.
Yeah.
To fill the stadium.
Have you started working on that? Have you started?
I mean,
because you need to visualize it first.
I mean, for now, I need to start small and build up. So I'm gonna push the music as far as I can and keep pushing and make sure that it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that it happens.
We love you. We love your music. Some people may feel like, some TikTok, here's your chance to address those that love you and tell them a bit more where to get Utingo and all of that.
Firstly, I love you guys and I love your support. And so I'm always around, don't worry. I hide a bit there and there, but there's Nikon. And I'm available on all social media platforms. You can find me on Twitter, on Thread currently.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I literally watch people's posts.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And Instagram, obviously, Nkosazana_Daughter. And Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And what I want to say is that you guys better stream my album, Tingoli Nkosazana. It's available on all digital platforms. And you can even get it on YouTube, There's my page there, Nkosazana Daughter. Please do. I love you guys so much.
She said it all. Nkosazana Daughter on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. I really enjoyed this time.